Riley. Well, I don't think we'll be troubled by your two friends again.
Can you come in for a minute, Michael, please?
Sure. What's up?
Good morning, Michael. I've been wanting to meet you. I've heard so much about you. My name is Dunning, Lord Dunning. I believe you had an adventure last night with two of my men.
Yes, well, this is how we get into a bank vault. And then we'd be able to get out again the same way.
Well, while we're here, shall we help ourselves to a few million?
No, we shall not. We're here for a purpose. To try and discover what sort of energy was used to undo the locks and neutralize the alarms.
Well?
Nothing. Except...
What?
psychokinetic energy.
I thought only tomorrow people had that.
I think it's time we made use of some of our highly placed friends.
Like the Prime Minister?
Precisely.
Oh, come in. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Make yourself at home. A tea?
No, thanks.
A coffee?
No, thank you.
The Home Office told you we were coming?
Oh, yes. Cigarette?
No, thank you, no.
Yes, the Home Office told me you were coming. My father, he was a superintendent with the railway police. He always said you know when you're getting old when Whitehall officials look like schoolboys.
Did you really say that?
Now you're getting old when Whitehall officials look like schoolboys. Yes, those were his precise words.
Inspector, I believe you're in charge of the National Victoria Bank robbery inquiry.
No.
But we were told that you...
I am not in charge of the National Victoria Bank robbery because there was no robbery. Nothing was missing from the vault.
I've heard many interesting things about you, Michael.
Oh, yeah? And what sort of things?
Oh, about the little tricks you perform with locks.
You've been had, mister. Someone's been feeding you a line, telling you lies.
No, I don't think so, Michael. Oh, at first it was all rather difficult to believe, but Mr. O'Reilly here was kind enough to corroborate the story.
You don't waste any time, do you? And how much did they pay you this time?
They threatened me, Michael. They said if I didn't tell the truth, that I had to, Michael.
Why don't you advertise what I can do? You sell tickets. You make lots of money. It's the last time I help you, Mr. O'Reilly. The last time.
So it is true.
What are you talking about?
You know what we're talking about.
No.
Yes, we're talking about your talent for opening locks, which you demonstrated in this very room to Two-Tone and Slow, and then used it again to help them to try and rob the National Victoria Bank in Shepherd's Bush.
Did I?
Yes.
You know it all then, don't you?
Not quite. Tell me, what did happen to Two-Tone and Slow? Did you lock them in the bank vault?
Who said I did?
They said you did.
They said I did?
Their lawyer is a friend of mine. They're rather upset about it, Michael.
And you've come back to carve me up and revenge like?
Hmm? Oh, no. Dear boy, no. I've come to enlist your services. You can be very valuable to me.
Like I was for them.
Two-Tone and Slow were foolish and we shall leave them where they are. I don't want you to be put off by anything that happened with them, Michael.
Yeah.
No, there will be none of that sort of stupidity when you exercise your talents for me.
No, there won't. 'Cause I'm not. I'm not exercising my talents, like you say, for no one. Not anymore.
I can make it worth your while.
Oh, yeah? And I've heard of that before.
Yes, well, I'm sure I can persuade you to join me in time.
Time I ain't got, Sorry, Lord Dunning. It's been nice meeting you, but I've got to go now.
I had hoped to avoid any unpleasantness in our negotiations, Michael.
What do you mean, Mr. Dunning?
I'm sure you don't want anything unpleasant to happen to any member of your family, do you, Michael? I'm sure I don't. It would be such a pity.
Are you threatening me, Mr. Dunning?
Oh, how I do hate that word, threatening. I would rather say that I'm offering you a magnificent opportunity, a kind of insurance policy. One that will give you great profit and at the same time protect your family from any accidents.
I call that threatening, Mr. Dunning. And I'd just like to say, Lord Dunning, before you start trying to threaten me, you ought to wonder what sort of power it is I've got, Lord Dunning. How strong it is, Lord Dunning. What other things I can do apart from opening locks on doors, Lord Dunning? You see, Mr. Dunning, sir, you and your kind can't do nothing to me.
Come on!
Mickey, my lad, you surely showed him who's what. You know, this calls for a celebration.
Oh, no thanks. I don't drink.
Oh, well, never mind. Brewed this myself, I did. You know, Mickey, my old lad, I reckon you must be what in the old country we call a changeling.
A changeling?
One of the fairy folk. Well, if you're not one of them, what are you?
I wish I did know what I was, Mr. O'Reilly.
All right, Constable, you can go. I can deal with these two. I'm a black belt, you know.
Well, built up then.
That's enough out of you two. Now, these people have come all the way from their home office to see you, so I want you to behave yourself and tell them all they want to know, see?
Take a running jump.
Inspector, I wonder if you could leave us alone for a minute or two.
Oh, well, I don't... you see, it's against the rules and standing regulations outside my authority to...
Yes, I'm sure it is, but the Ministry will take full responsibility, I assure you, Superintendent.
Oh. Now, watch it, you two, or else... Hi-ya!
Okay, Stephen, check for bugs.
Just the one? Well, I don't think the inspector will hear much of this conversation.
Okay, you two. First of all, we're not from the Home Office.
Yeah, Mr. Dunning sent you to get us out of here.
Shut up,
didn't he?
Slow. No, you shut up. Do you believe in witchcraft?
Of course
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, but you believed in the powers that kid had.
That kid, when I get him, I'm going to ring his...
Shut up, Slow. What kid, mister?
The boy who helped you get into the bank vault. The boy who left you locked in there.
Ah. Seems to me like you know everything already. I don't know why you bother to ask questions. You found a kid or something?
No, we haven't, but we need to, because that kid is one of us.
Well, we don't know where he is.
Yeah, but you know enough to help me find him.
Why should I help you?
Okay, I'll show you why.
Hey, they're ghosts.
Everything all right? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3...
Yes, everything's fine. Inspector, leave us, please. The Ministry will
Oh,
take...
say no more.
Yeah.
No, we're not ghosts. But the next trick will be very unpleasant if you don't talk.
I'll talk. I'll talk.
Go away. Oh, for heaven's sake.
Mr. O'Reilly, will you open the door, please?
No, go away.
Mr. O'Reilly, please open the door. We want to talk to you about Michael.
I don't know anyone called Michael.
Oh, yes, you do, Mr. O'Reilly. Michael who can open locks. We're friends of his. We've got to talk to you.
Go away.
We're the same as Michael, Mr. O'Reilly. We're like him. Please open the door.
Well, if you're the same as Michael, like him, you wouldn't need me to open the door.
You're right, Mr. O'Reilly. We don't.
What? Where did you come from?
You shouldn't have done that, John.
I wasn't going to stand shouting outside the door forever.
It's It's all right, Mr. O'Reilly. We won't hurt you. We're friends of Michael and we want to help him.
You're changelings too, that's what you are. Oh, the fairy folk come to fetch him to fairyland.
I don't know about that.
Yes, Mr. O'Reilly, we are the fairy folk.
He's Irish. He believes in fairies. It'll save us a lot of complicated explanations. Play along with it.
If you say so, Elizabeth.
We've got to find Michael, Mr. O'Reilly, and there's no one in his flat.
No, they've gone.
Gone? Gone where?
They took him.
Oh, who are they, Mr. O'Reilly? Tell us who took him.
Thugs. Them thugs that work for that Lord Dunning fella. They took Michael.
Lord Dunning, does he mean a real lord?
He's a real lord, all right. No credit to his peers. Lord Dunning runs a chain of betting shops and gambling clubs.
That's a change from running a stately home with old cars or lions.
It's a nasty piece of work.
Where they've taken Michael?
I think we can guess.
They took him. They took Michael. Hey, you're fairies. You could save him.
Mr. O'Reilly, why did Michael go with these men?
He didn't have any choice. Michael's mother and sister. Dunning kidnapped them and he's hidden them away somewhere.
So Lord Dunning's blackmailing Michael into helping him commit robberies.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Then where's this Dunning character take on Michael, his mother and his sister?
Lord Dunning is a wealthy man. He doesn't live around here.
I think I know who will know where he lives, though.
I don't know what you've done to my two prisoners. One of them is raving that he's seen a ghost, and the other one's going on about an invasion from Mars.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that, Inspector. It was necessary to get some information out of them as quickly as possible.
Necessary it may have been. But it's also an offence. It's contravening the judge's rules to frighten prisoners out of their minds, you know. Definitely an offence. But, seeing as how you come from the ministry, I'll have a look at this time.
Thank you, Inspector. May we ask you a question?
Proceed.
Do you know Lord Dunning?
The Lord Dunning? Or Jerry, as his friends call him? Oh, yes, of course. I know Jerry very well.
So you're a friend of his?
Well, I'd like to think I have that honour.
We were wondering if you could tell us where he lived.
Oh, I can do better than that. I can take you there.
His lordship is expecting you.
You didn't tell him we were coming, did you?
Yes, I did. It's bad manners to call unannounced, isn't it?
You mean you tipped him off?
Tipped him off? I shall ignore that remark. Shall we go in?
Come in, please. Come. Good to see you again, Reg.
Lord Dunning, Jerry. Sorry to trouble you.
Not at all. You've got your job to do, Reg. Now, these are the Whitehall Wallers you told me about. They look a bit young to me. I must be getting old, what?
Yes, I wonder if we could get down to business, Inspector.
Yes, I didn't quite catch your names.
This is Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
This is Stephen. And I'm John. And that's really all you need to know for the time being for security reasons.
Their authority comes direct from the Prime Minister.
Yes, well, I never voted for him. Oh, help yourself to a drink, Reg. Now, please, make yourselves comfortable and tell me what I can do for you.
We think you might be able to help us with our inquiries into the whereabouts of a missing boy.
A missing boy? Well, I would have thought that would be a more appropriate job for a local constable.
Not this boy, Lord Dunning. This boy is someone special.
Hello, Tyso. Get away from the gamekeeper, all right?
Yeah. You'd think they own the woods the way they carry on.
They do own the woods, Tyso.
Is your family all right?
Well, they keep being moved on by the police, but they're okay. Tim tells me you've got problems.
Yes, we have. Possibly a new tomorrow person. And a noble lord who knows far more than he's letting on.
Yeah, that's not all. Lord Dunning's got our friendly inspector in his pocket.
You can't really say that, Stephen. Police can't arrest anyone unless they're pretty sure they've committed a crime. They don't even know that Mike's missing yet. I think the inspector acted properly in the circumstances. even if he's not the brightest member of the police force.
Oh, he's rather too friendly with Lord Dunning for my liking.
Oh, I don't know, Liz. Some police like to pretend they're friendly with important people. I know, my father's a policeman, don't forget. But when it comes to the crunch, it doesn't matter how much of a VIP you are. One step over the line and they'll have you.
Let's hope so.
Well, now the Lord Mutt knows we're onto him, you think he might tie it in with the old man?
What old man?
Well, the old man that led us to Dunning, Mr. O'Reilly.
Mr. O'Reilly, sir, would you be so kind as to tell his lordship what you told me?
I couldn't help it. Honest, sir, I didn't have no choice. You would have done the same if the little people had come to you. They disappeared, sir, like ghosts they were, appearing and disappearing out of thin air, sir.
Thwaites, you're an imbecile. His brains have been knocked out.
What have you done with them? What have you done with Michael?
He's in a safe place, isn't he, Thwaites?
Oh, yes, my lord. Quite safe. With his family. Safe under lock and key.
Yeah, you see, safe under lock and key. Under lock and key, Thwaites! Who's guarding them?
Well, no one, my lord. I didn't deem it necessary to place a guard.
Imbecile! Come on!
There's no one around. Come on.
Mr. O'Reilly, you all right?
All right. Of course I'm all right.
So they've been then?
Who?
Lord Dunning and his thugs.
Ah, yes. They were here.
They've gone! Fool! They weren't on the road. They must have gone into the wood. Get the guns. You two, follow them. We'll head them off on the road. There's no sign of them yet, Thwaites. Good. We'll wait. There's no way to escape.
Here they come, sir.
Good. We'll just blast a car. Give me your gun, Thwaites.
You're not going to shoot them, sir.
Of course not.
You have shot my foot, sir.
No, Thwaites. You have shot your foot.
Please, sir, you've got to help us.
Reg! Reg, thank heavens it's you. Come quickly. There's been an accident.
Wait a minute, son.
Oh, but...
Yes, well, we were shooting pheasants. My fool butler didn't realize that feet are out of season.
All right, Thwaites, you're in good hands. I took a first aid prize at police school. Now, which foot is it?
The one with the blood, sir.
Ah, just testing you for shock.
Excellent, Reg. Yeah, excellent.
We'll have to get you to hospital immediately. I shall now proceed to give you a fireman's lift to the car. I won first prize for fireman's lifts at police school. Right. Oh, what's its second prize? What do you want, my lord? They seem to have gone.
Who's gone?
Oh, the boy with the woman and the girl. They seemed upset.
Oh, probably picnickers trespassing. Thought we were shooting at them. Eh?
What about my foot?
I'm taking you to the cottage hospital. I got first prize for driving at police school.
Thank you.
You'll be all right now, Mr. O'Reilly.
Yes, and we'll go and settle Lord Muck and his thugs.
At least I think we can persuade him not to trouble you again.
John,
What is it, Tim?
a call on that number you gave the inspector in case he wants to contact you.
Won't it keep?
He said it was important. Something about this boy called Michael.
My inquiries have revealed that the boy, Michael Bell, his mother and sister are indeed missing. This is a photograph of the said Michael Bell. As a matter of fact, I have seen him in the flesh.
What? Where?
Running out of Lord Dunning's pheasant wood just before Thwaites shot himself.
Shot himself?
On the toe, a flesh wound. The hospital commended me on my prompt action and I drove him back to the hall.
Where's Michael now?
I don't know. When I'd finished dealing with Thwaites, the boy and the others were gone.
Inspector, I want you to organise a warrant to search Lord Dunning's estate.